I'm about to jump into my screen and only trade about a $10,000 portfolio and see if I can make over $1,000 in about 10 minutes. I'm going to be selling put credit spreads, and my goal is to have some safe passive income where I open up a position that I think is a high quality trade, likely to work out, and I want to challenge myself to collect over $1,000 in income, and that way you can learn from me and copy me. Let's go. All right, guys, let's take a look at how much money I can make by selling spreads. I'm going to start off with Nvidia. So Nvidia is a stock that I'm bullish on because of AI. I also think the story for Nvidia is fantastic and the CEO is top notch. So since I'm bullish on Nvidia, I'm going to sell a put credit spread. So I'm going to go to sell put. Okay, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to go for, so I'm actually going to do a shorter term put. I'm going to do something a little bit under 30 days and I'm going to start off by selling a put and then buying another put for a put credit spread. Let's see how much money I can make with a very small amount of money. I'm looking to trade just a very small amount and see how much I can make there. So sell put. I'm going to go for, honestly, anything under the current price is going to be pretty good. Let me expand to 114. The delta is a little bit high on this one, 0.34. It's a bit high. Let me go for 109. 24 delta is still a little bit high. I think 108 will be a good fit for me. 22 delta. It's a little bit higher than I typically like, but you know, I am very bullish on Nvidia and I think this is going to be a good trade. So I'm going to sell a put here. Now I'm going to actually do a very interesting trade. I've done this exact trade before and I've actually just recently made money on it. Actually, before I make this trade, let me actually show you the proof that I actually made this exact type of trade and it worked out very well. So let me go to my history, and before I place this trade, let's go to, I think this put credit spread is what I did. 105, 100, which went well. Iron Condor, which also went well. Let me go for this put credit spread, 90, 98. This might have actually been it. I sold a 98 put and then I bought a 90. So this was an $8 width on the put credit spread. On this trade right here, I collected $945. So yeah, let me go back and basically I'm going to do a very similar trade again, as I just showed you. So I'm going to go to Nvidia options, sell put. Let me go back for October 11. You can just copy the same thought process and logic that I'm using here over and over again to also grow your portfolio using put credit spreads. So 108, I sold. I'm going to sell 108 and then I'm going to sell 100. So right now I've set up a 108 sell put and then I'm buying the 100 put option right here. So the reason why I am doing this and I'm creating an $8 spread is I typically like to stick to $5 spreads, but an $8 spread actually collects a little bit more income. It's a little bit more risk, but I'm very bullish on Nvidia. So I think this trade will work out pretty well. I'm selling this option for $2.40 and then I'm buying a put option for $1.10. So you can see here that I'm going to collect $129 or $130. Let's just see. So I'm going to do 5 contracts here. So I'm going to risk about $3,300 to collect $665, which is pretty good. That would put us on target for making over $1,000 in this small account like challenge right now. Let's just do 1.32. Hopefully it's saying it's medium. So just for the time efficiency, I respect your time. I'm going to take a little bit of an L here, but I could probably go for a bit more, but I want to get a sign really quickly. So there we go. I just collected $650 on selling a put credit spread on Nvidia. Now going on to the next trade, I'm going to trade Tesla in a very similar fashion. I'm also going to sell a put credit spread on Tesla. Now, if you take a look at the 3-month chart on Tesla, it has a really strong support at around $192 per share, give or take. It has had a very strong bounce. So you always want to look for that when you're looking for a stock to sell put credit spreads on. You want to make sure it's a high quality company. So I'm going to probably go for around a 200. You can see there's another pretty good bounce on Tesla at around $205 per share. So that's what I'm currently going to do. I'm going to go for around that price. So I'm going to pick an expiration date. Let's go for something a little bit shorter. So this will just be 3 weeks out. I'm going to go to sell put. And now again, I'm going to go for that 205 strike price. So yeah, 205 has a really good premium in 3 weeks. And now this is going to be my classic where I just go down by 5. Okay. So here the delta is 0.17, which is very low, which is very good. And now I'm going to go down to 200. So I'm going to go down to 200. And you can see here that the max profit is pretty darn good. It's 20% in 20 days. That's insane. So I'm going to go ahead and probably open up like 10 of these. So I'm going to collect $810 or so, 0.77. I want to get filled quickly because I respect your time, but otherwise I would be playing around maybe a little bit more with 78, 79. I did get filled for 77. So basically there I just collected $769.40. So we're going to add that down below to my second trade. This only took up about $4,000, 4240-ish collateral. So far I'm not using much capital, and I've so far collected a good amount of money. Whatever that number is down, I'm going to make my third trade right now. And this is basically how you make money fast. You make money fast, just like trading spreads. Put credit spreads are fantastic on bullish companies. That's funny. You see my position right now on Airbnb, it's 108, 100, just like what I just did on Nvidia. I'm up $170, and I just opened that up in my Discord community recently. I probably got that mixed up, the 108, 100. I got that mixed up with the Nvidia one I just opened up. So that's going well. I mean, you can just see all the trades I put out so far are just killing it. I mean, just all really gaining. But to continue with the third stock, you know what? I know what I'm going to trade right now. I know, because Google has pulled back a lot, guys. Google is my top stock that I really like. It is down. I am down on Google, being honest with you, but we're getting a quick recovery. Okay, this stock dropped below 150. Now we're getting a fast recovery from under 150 to 157. This bounce I'm going to take advantage of right now. I'm going to jump in with a put credit spread. Oh, it's about to make some money for sure. I'm going to go October 18. I'm very confident on Google. I think that has strong support at 150. I can't even believe this stock went down so much. It went down a tremendous amount, okay? So I'm going to show you, by the way, a bonus trade in just a little bit. So we're going to see a bonus trade, but hold up. Let me go for 150 here. So 213, I'm gonna sell it for 213, and then I'm gonna buy the leg down here. The volume is 31, so there's some volume. Open interest is really high. Applied volatility is not that high, but I'm gonna buy this. So the 145, you can see here. I'm basically gonna make $100 on 400, which is like a 25% return, almost 25%. This is a monster return. All right, so I'm gonna sell 10 contracts here. I'm gonna get in with 10 contracts, and I'm gonna sell 0.92. Let's see if I can get filled for 0.92. This is again going to be a trade under $5,000. So there we go. I just got filled. So let's add that to how much money I made, $919. So craziest thing is I just put up not that much more than 10 grand. And I'm pretty sure we're well above $1,000. And 10 minutes of trading. If you guys want to watch the ultimate strategy on selling put credit spreads and call credit spreads, which are two small account strategies, check out the video on screen right now for my ultimate spread guide.